Tap in with it, man. Raw and Uncut Talk with Parlay King 101 TV. There's some parlaying going on today. Two parlays hit. I posted one on the storyline of first half parlay, which was a push, dropped to a two pick, but I did hit a three-team money line early. I think, let me see real quick. I think my third parlay got smashed. Tennessee trash, man. Tennessee Volunteers suck. I told everybody, man, I did a vertical live. I told you to take Kansas City money line first half, Tennessee money line for the game. And I think Tennessee killed it. They lost by 1 point. I mean, they tried to come back. They were losing big by the time halftime, second half. But fuck, trash ass motherfucking teams, man. Now, college basketball, you have to go against some of these top flight teams. Look like Texans got the ball back. Yeah, Houston ain't trying. Man, this game right here is crazy. Kansas City suck. I mean, I wanted Kansas City just to smash Houston all out, just beat them down. But they was, I knew it was gonna be like this. So I think the 12 and a half, 9.5, I did state was good. But I'm trying to check something real quick. The Furman game. I want to see the Furman hold up. I gave a three pick. I hit two three picks. Now I'm down to I had Houston money line first half. Tennessee I already fucked it off, but I want to see did it come through. Would have came through if Tennessee would have covered. I get to the chat real quick. Now it's too late to take. I got a four pick for tonight. Wichita State is -1.5 for the game. Is on the four pick, which I think they finna start right now. Unless it's already started, so I'm finna see real quick. Now if they done messed all my money, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Nah, Wichita State finna start in 4 minutes. So here go the four pick right here. So you might not be able to play Wichita State money line -1.5 for money line. I got Detroit, Washington. I like that game to go over 51.5. Now I know Detroit gonna win the game money line uh for the game, but I don't think it's gonna bring some money. Washington would be a good pick if you take 14.5 in Washington tonight. I like Cleveland Cavaliers money line or -2 tonight against Minnesota on the road, and I like Vegas Knights money line. I'm trying to see this Furman score real quick. Just- I know all these games ain't over with. They over with, but Furman game should have been over. Oh, Furman actually losing, so that parlay would have been knocked out the gym. It's 69-66. Tennessee Chattanooga is beating Furman. That college basketball, man, I'm about to give up on that shit. So salute to you, man, for tapping in. Who you like tonight? I just gave a four pick out. I mean, Wichita State finna be a crazy game, but hopefully they come out with the victory. I like Cleveland to beat Minnesota no matter what. Minnesota played last night in New York. They flew back home to Minnesota while Cleveland was sitting up there waiting for them. So I think Cleveland should come out with the victory. Uh, Detroit gonna score points in this football game. Washington should score points. Now, if it's something like the Texans game, which they predicted this to go under 41. It's at 32, which it was low 41, so the game should go under. Stroud just playing bad as hell. It's 4th and 6. He looked like he's finna kick it again. But I was just tapping in. I didn't want too much of nothing. But if you want, I mean, shit. You can drop Wichita State because they finna play right now unless you putting it in. But the 3 picks should come through. I'm just throwing it out there. Cleveland -2, NBA, Detroit, Washington over 51.5, and Vegas money line. See the rest of them NBA games, I don't like them tonight. It's set up night. Why you got all these teams favored by by double digits? Let's talk about the NBA real quick. Boston came down to 9.5. Boston played yesterday. Atlanta might cover, so I'm gonna watch that game. The Pacers are favored by 10.5 against Philly. Over might be good. It's at 225.5. Buy it down to 223. You might be good. Golden State and Washington Wizards. Shit. No way I'd take Golden State in 13.5, but I wouldn't take Washington plus 13.5. So that was just a Vegas game all in the making. Now Cleveland done came down to 5.5, so I'm still hoping they get the victory. I don't know what's going on. Let me see something real quick. Nobody's out for Cleveland. So I don't know what's going on tonight. So hopefully it's gonna be a well played game. Cleveland could pull out a victory at the end of the day. Houston Rockets are playing Portland Trail Blazers. I like Houston in this game. First half money line. Uh, first quarter money line. I think Houston will come out victorious throughout the whole game. But Portland played pretty good at home. But it's 10 points. Houston is favored by 10 points on the road. Somebody got to be out for. I should have looked at it first. The center out Alton, but I don't know, man. I'm staying away from that game, period. They're not going to beat them by 10.5, especially on the road. Phoenix won by 4 points. I was going to take Phoenix, but Detroit, like that up in a up. Shit, I don't even know how to describe Detroit. Let's get to this college basketball real quick. It is some more late games. So I'm finna go over what I think gonna happen. Like I told you, the Big Ten. I, Somebody say you can go with the Big Ten home teams, but Wisconsin beat USC today. So how can you do that shit? Early games, Big Ten. I think Wichita State ain't started yet. Um, I like Maurice over Ryder. Ryder is trash, but I just didn't shit. I didn't put on my ticket, so it was my fault. Long Beach State, that's a trash game. Liberty game is a trash game. Lipscomb is a trash game. Abilene Christian, Cal Baptist is a trash game. High Point played pretty good. I think they could win money line. But Presbyterian is one of the teams that do get you busted up. Portland State, Northern Arizona. Northern Arizona played pretty good. They got me some money 3 days ago. I like Northern Arizona in this game. See something real quick. They play good at home too. They 11-7, but they playing against a 10-17. They 8-1 at home. Portland State 3-5 on the road. So you got to take the home team. UNLV, San Diego State. You got to take San Diego State. I seen UNLV play New Mexico the other night. Got smashed. I'm finna show you one prompt. I might end up throwing some money on another app and play this. Cooper Flag is playing for Duke. I don't really stress nothing behind certain players, especially from another ethic, but Cooper Flash, he's the real deal. He should get his points tonight. He playing against Boston College unless they smash him. Then they take him out the game or something like that. But he hit for 40 something points the other day. I think he'll hit for 20 something tonight. But depends on where they had the point spread or whatever. For him individually, point spread. They might even cover the spread. 23 ain't out the range of Duke, St. John's, and Seton Hall. You gotta take St. John's, but they playing on the road. Northern Colorado. I had a two pick, I think, with that Arizona team and Colorado, but Houston out of there now. They're at the 15-yard line. Montana, Idaho State. I don't like none of these rest of these games. You get on the West Coast on some of these games. Grand Canyon, they pretty good. Tarleton State is trash. UC San Diego, UC Riverside. UC San Diego should get the victory, but they're on the road. Texas A&M, you could take them first half money line. Gonzaga, you could take them first half money line, but they on the road. The spreads is high in both games. I'm not trying to put the spreads out there for anybody to take. This dude just fumbled the ball for KC. I don't see nothing else out here good. San Francisco might win at home against Oregon State. That's a good pick money line. And Hawaii always win at home. You got to go all the way to Hawaii to play Hawaii, so might be a good bet. So here's the deal. Finna get ready to tap out. I just came on. See, can I catch a few people come on? But a salute to you for tapping in with me. Yeah, they better than tonight. So we're going to tap in the morning, put together a good 3, 4 pick, and then we're going to discuss them games tomorrow. You're going to get some good NFL games tomorrow. Rams, Philly, Baltimore, Bills. Both of them going to be good. But here's the 3 pick for tonight. See, I already got Washington State playing right now. It should done started. Cleveland -2 NBA. Detroit, Washington over 51.5 NFL. And Vegas money line. I hope Vegas show me something on this back to back. But we will see. On that note, I'm tapping out. Salute to you for tapping in. Come back, tap in the morning. I'm going to go live anywhere from 7 to 9 or whatever early in the morning so I can get everything situated. I saw Bayern Munich covered. They won 3-2, so the over went over the 3.5 they had it at. That's something I'm starting getting into, putting more soccer picks out there. I think the elite teams are starting to play pretty good now. So we can slide some soccer in early in the morning, but you could play it if you want, put them on a parlay. What happened a while ago? I thought it was a fumble. But on that note, I'm out, man. Raw and Uncut Talk. Oh yeah, that's a good heavy hitter soccer team. Let me see something real quick before I tap out. Tomorrow's soccer. Man, I'm feeling sorry for Manchester United. Seem like they done fell off. Okay, tomorrow we got Manchester United. They playing. We got Southampton playing Nottingham Forest. And we got Manchester City playing tomorrow, but they on the road, but they high point spreads. So it's gonna go down. Yeah, that team right there. All these teams is good that you saying. Shit, my black ass can't even pronounce their ass, but I know they good. Now them right there, I don't know too much about them. The other ones you said I know about. That's that I'm finna look at that league right there and tell you. I think it's the Spain league or something like that. If it ain't Spain, it's Italian league. So we got a good over tomorrow. Real Madrid play tomorrow in the Spain league. The league you talking about, the Italian league. Real Madrid play tomorrow. Barcelona must play today. Yeah, I see the games now. in term alone. That's the only one I do go with. They minus 500. So that's a lock. So when it's minus 500, so we can buy it down to 2 goals or whatever, it should go over tomorrow. But the only thing I don't really like about this league, this Italian soccer, some of these teams don't go over. Let's look at yesterday's scores. 2-0, Juventus. That's usually one of my top flight teams. They won 2-0. But I see the other games went to 4-5. So we got action. Yeah, you like me, you be looking all over the league. So we might just look over everything tomorrow. I play all that shit. I just don't put it on here what I do play. I play the Euro leagues. I play all that. Now the Euro League, you can read off of that easy. I don't think it's happening now, but now I get money off that league. Uh, I think that football finna start. That USFL, I like that. You can take the overs in that shit. They be at 40, 39, shit like that. So we just gonna do this all year. When baseball come, I'm telling y'all to tap in. Baseball, we finna get a bag. You could play these teams until they get these pitchers situated, and I can read off these whips and give y'all some super good parlays, 2 picks, 3 picks. Baseball is coming. Heavyweight teams that you know that's gonna go over. I think Soto is over there with the Mets now. New York still gonna have their big bats. The Dodgers still gonna have their big bats. Uh, Atlanta Braves gonna come back with that lineup, gonna have their big bats. Yeah, the CFL and UFL. That's what it's called, the UFL. I thought it was the USFL. But yeah, both of them is good. The CFL, man, I be eating up off that. So it's going down. I'm so crunk about this baseball coming up. I think it's more hitting going on in baseball now. Pitchers are getting busted up. You don't have to shut down pitchers no more. Well, Houston Texans, you out of there. It's 4 minutes and something left. You down by 11 points, 23-12. Guess what? You did good, but you went in KC, the number one team. This is actually one team predicted probably to win the Super Bowl, but we must see that. So Buffalo Bills, whoever win that game, know they got a hellified game next weekend when they have to play Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. That's all I got to say. Yeah, Pirates, yeah. That's a picture, right? I think that's the picture. I mean, when we used to say shutdowns, Cole on the mound, you just gonna take him under. Verlander on the mound, even when Kershaw was at his peak. I go way back with Brandon Webb, um, Cliff Lee. There's so many pitchers that you can say before these last 5 or 6 years. I'm just kind of brainstorming over the last 10 or 15 years or whatever. Um, it's going down in baseball, just put it that way. With the reverses you can do, you can take a favorite team and knowing they gonna cover and knowing they won't lose by 2 runs and you can reverse it, take the +1.5 just for insurance and put together a good 5 pick reverse, then put a little extra, but the money is gonna be real good. Yeah, it's gonna go down. So we coming to the end of this football, which is gonna get still interesting over the next few. Houston still trying to fight. I think Houston wish they was over in the NFC. They didn't want to move to NFC because they would have put Houston in the same division with the Dallas Cowboys since they're in the Texas. Dallas Cowboy, Houston, Giants, Washington, and Philly in the same division. Who think Houston would dominate the division? Shit. No possible way if they had Houston over in the Philly division, the Washington Redskins, the Giants, the Cowboy division. They kept that division just where they needed it kept. Yeah, and now the Tigers. But you got me with Oakland A's. Oakland A's picked up though at the end. And I think they're gonna play their games in they still gonna play in Oakland, I think, next this year coming up. They showed a preview of their stadium. Boy, Oakland they need that whole new swag to go up in Vegas and compete. So Oakland probably try to do something. Detroit always be the same. Detroit. It's something about that division right there. I know you can take games under. You got Detroit. You got the White Sox. You got Cleveland Guardians, Indians, whatever you want to call them. Uh, Detroit, Cleveland, the White Sox. Damn, it's one more team. It's a couple of more teams. I don't even know. No, Kansas City Royals ain't over there. But I know that division right there, man. I hate watching some of them games because they actually go under on the scoring. Where if you buy it up to 9.5, you could take that mug under. Score gonna be like 4-2, some shit like that. But the Boston Red Sox, Yankees, Toronto, the division the Yankees in, you could take that shit over. Right now, my mind is going somewhere. I don't even know the divisions. I'm gonna look it up real quick. That's why half the motherfuckers that talk sports don't know how to just. You got to be on point with knowing who in every division. And it's not even showing me that shit. Showing me the Cactus League. I think they start next week. Next month. This shit showing me some other shit. February the 20th when baseball actually started. That's down there a month from now. But on that note, Cleveland should get the victory tonight. Detroit, Washington. I'm hoping it go over because I took over 51, took Cleveland -2, and I like Vegas money line, NHL. On that note, man, y'all be blessed. Appreciate you for tapping in. 3 people in the chat. We're gonna come back in the morning between 7 and 9, figure out something. We're gonna talk soccer. We're gonna talk college basketball. We're gonna talk the NBA. I think it's better games tomorrow in the NBA where we can figure out a good 3-team NBA. And then we're gonna talk these super good football games that's gonna go on. On that note, I'm out. Raw and Uncut Talk, Parlay King 101 TV. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification. Speaking of Philly, a young high schooler, baller, headed to college with straight A's, was murdered. Damn, boy. I think I read something about that. I heard something about it. It happened recently, right? Now, if you got an athlete, man, if you know any athlete, keep him safe. Now, it's hard to keep these youngsters from messing around with their friends and being out and about with their friends, but you have to keep the person that you know got away to college safe. They're going to be mad at you and things like that, but you got to keep them safe. I know Alabama got a 5-star quarterback coming in. He coming out of Texas. He's from Duncanville High. Then Oregon got a 5-star receiver that trained with Chase and all them, with Jefferson. Both came out of Duncanville High, and both is going. One going to Oregon, one going to Alabama. Alabama need him to come in. The quarterback Alabama had this year, he's boo boo. I think they got another quarterback there that they kept as a sophomore, freshman. They want him to play, but this quarterback they getting from Duncanville, he got something. But on that note, man, I'm out. Raw and Uncut Talk with Parlay King 101 TV. And that dude that you say in Philly, that shit happened to, man, long live him. And hope everybody can try to keep all these athletes, especially these star youth athletes, from getting hurt to go get that money. Another thing that was sad, what happened to um, Lacey out of LSU. This dude was gonna get drafted, was gonna get that big bag for him and his family, especially for him to switch out of that Louisiana Baton Rouge type life. But he ended up speeding and killed that man. Guess what? His career is over with. On that note, we out, man. Raw and Uncut Talk, Parlay King 101 TV. Let's go.